Look at it from the top now.
By Create.
And leave all that. It's a whole lot of 4 you get the shit. 4 times. 4 times.
Alright, so y'all are both the founders of the studio.
We're two of the founders.
Two of the founders, and then there's a third one. How did y'all get started? Like, were y'all originally friends, or how did this happen?
So yeah, we were all friends. We were all friends, and two of our friends actually just got a studio and started making beats and music in there. And it just started as a creative effort at first, and then we kind of thought, you know, what if we took it to new heights and kind of made a business out of it and make it our day job.
Hard would be an understatement. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, working with friends is always hard. You know, it's like working with family. You don't necessarily want to do it, but you know, sometimes I don't know. With these guys, it's not that hard. In the end, we all love each other, and like we're just trying to do something great for Dallas. And yeah,
I'm able to wake up every day and enjoy what I do, which is nice.
How long have y'all been friends for?
Me and this guy met in high school, really.
Yeah, like
maybe even early middle school or something.
My freshman year of high school, probably his 8th grade year. Like summer of maybe him going into high school.
But basically since grade school, like
So for
a long time.
A while. Yeah.
What got y'all interested in music?
So I'm more into film, and he's our audio guy. He's the one that's running our sessions. He's the one that's really keeping all contact with the artists and clients we work with. Just killing it.
Yeah. For music, I mean, everybody grows up listening to music, but I kind of got more connected to it when my friends started making it, and whenever I was able to play an instrument, stuff like that. And I mean, we kind of get the videos involved with that. Everybody's got a music video that they want to shoot. Everybody wants to be behind the camera.
So when they come here, it's kind of like a one-stop deal, kind of like you have the audio and then you have.
Yeah. So yeah, you come to Blue Rose, you can get your music done. You can just get a mix done. You can do whatever you want audio-wise, and then take it a step further and do whatever you want visual-wise. And you said behind the camera, but they want to be in front of the camera. They want to be on the camera.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean. Yeah.
Was it hard finding a location?
I mean, we're not set at this spot. Like right now, this is us getting our feet on the ground, like our feet underneath us. We are starting out. So you know, this is just a stepping stone for us. We don't plan to be here for long. We want to grow into our own bigger, you know, secluded space, I guess.
Why should people come to the Blue Rose studio?
Well, we love what we do, and we're going to show you that we do. With us, we end up being a little bit more personal with the people we work with, which is always great. We develop a further relationship, and for artists especially, it kind of it facilitates the work that they produce from here. And it always seems to take it always gets better. Like their quality seems to step up, and
when they're comfortable.
Yeah.
When they're comfortable, yeah.
When they're working with us, they seem to make better product.
Who are some people that you want to get in here that you haven't yet?
Tay Money, duh. Ooh.
Tay Money would be cool. Who else? You say who? You're the one.
Yellow Beezy, just because, you know, he actually records in this building, so it'd be cool to have him stop by one day.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit, see what the deal is.
That'd be tight.
We got the Outfit Texas. I met them a couple times. I would definitely like to work with them. They've got a lot of energy. Another few local artists that I want in here, at least more often. Sad Face Thuggin for a bit. I like the Brain Dead guys a lot. They're cool. I've hung out with them a few times. I like getting them in here.
There's some funny kids.
Yeah, and then I've always got like much bigger dreams as well. I mean, it'd be really nice to record a symphony one day, and it'd be really cool to work with some of the living legends, Andre 3000, people like that. Yeah. Be right back after these messages.
Yeah.
what are some goals, like individually or personally, that you seek out of, you know, running your own studio?
I guess just getting better at what I do and giving other people the opportunity to experience my growth and giving myself the opportunity to experience other people's growth.
Yeah, I just want to get better at what I do. And I want people to seek me out for my work and skill set. I think that's pretty cool.
What do you,
The other way around, you know, I'm a certain artist or certain actor's talent.
what do you feel like people should get out of like their experience with y'all personally? Besides, you know, we talked about, you know, coming to the studio, you get that more personal experience, but you know, like what do you want people to say and think when they're leaving?
I want people to leave here quoting something that was said while they spent the time with us. I want them to essentially leave with a better memory than when they got here. I always want people to say nice things, and I always want people to have a good time.
Yeah, I don't want them to say anything bad about us.
Yeah.
How do you find your market, and how do you not be beaten by competition?
I love this question. So what people don't understand necessarily is that studios don't really like own the clientele that they work with. The clientele kind of come to them as it's a little bit more comfortable for them. Sometimes you're just on that side of town and there's a studio that you know of, and you might go to that studio for the next week, and that's totally cool. Like what the problem, they're like, where the problem arises in that is when the studios kind of feel a little bit more competitive with each other. And there's always going to be clientele. There's always going to be plenty of artists to work with, and much like too much money to go around. Like it's really like it's a good environment whenever studios can work together. And I'm never really worried about like competing with them, because I see them much more as peers that I can maintain a level relationship with. Some of them are really good, and these people out here are really good. Don't sleep on any of the engineers, any of the producers you hear about, because some people have some really, really, really good talent out here.
And Dallas is still on the come up. Like there's so many people like trying to get up in there, and you know it's not hard to find clients when everybody's trying to do. I mean, I'm not saying it's saturated. I'm just thinking it's like Dallas hasn't had its chance officially yet, so there's a lot of room for improvement and getting things done.
So what does your everyday look like as a studio owner?
My everyday,
Constantly scrolling through the gram, trying to like, you know, self-promote, I guess. That's a big thing, social media.
yeah, the social media stuff is always there. You gotta wake up and check the feed. You have to check the feed by lunch at least twice more. You really have to stay on it all day if you want to keep up. But that kind of stuff, it's like all scheduled. It's all scheduling. It's a lot of time management, I guess, would be a good point. A lot of time management, because you have this, and all of us have, you know, our lives that we live, and this really is like a placeholder event every day that takes, you know, essentially the entirety of the time that you're awake, 12 to 16 hours a day. And
I'm thinking about
it's
this all
constant.
the time.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about Blue Rose. I'm always thinking how I can improve in little corners here or there.
I bring it up in conversations with people who have no idea I have a studio, and they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I just have to go buy some cables or something right here. It's crazy, yeah. It really, yeah. As a daily thing, it is something that never really leaves my mind.
Yeah, it's always in the forefront.
Yeah.
Do you tell yourselves when things get hard or when there's a setback?
So we'll find it out. We'll lay it all out on the table. We'll figure out what's wrong. We'll dissect it to the bone, and you know, power through it. We've gotten through some crazy stuff here. Like it's a constant. Yeah, it's just we're constantly learning how to work with each other and work together, and you know, we don't want that to get in the way of our business. So you know, we have to push it to the sidelines sometimes and just deal with what we got in front of us, and then later we'll go to the side and be like, hey man,
don't ever let money be an issue.
Yeah.
If you're looking to have your own studio, or really looking to like take a step forward and involve the money you make or the money that you're willing to invest into something, if you let that take control of you, don't, because then your motives, they're a little bit more corrupt, and it's not as fun. It really isn't.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're just here for the fun.
Yeah.
We're just here to be creative and have fun.
If you're worried about paying the bills, like, don't be worried about paying the bills. That's not how it works. You can't be you know, if your studio doesn't make enough money one month, don't take a step back. You really just have to keep pushing forward. You just have to be willing to make the sacrifices.
Yeah, it's kind of like staying on social media. You know, you have to like keep. I mean, you always have to have good content. You don't want to just keep posting whatever. But you know, you got to be at the forefront of people's minds. And then if you let something like that get in your way without pushing through it or something, people are gonna lose interest, or they're gonna forget about you, and that can hurt your business even more than the little setback you came in front of at the time. So.
What kind of music do you like listening to?
In your personal lives, what has happened or what experience have you gone through that has pushed you to say, okay, I want to be a business owner? This is what I want to do.
Straight out of high school, so like 3 years ago, I went straight to work for a production company that I'm gonna say no names, but it did not work out. It was like a full-time job. Yeah, I have $3 in my wallet, so you know.
That made me want to be a business owner. The studio was just kind of like a good, like, I guess, way for it.
And you know, don't have, I don't know the saying, don't put all your pots in one jar. Don't put all your jars in one jar.
Don't put all
Just don't count your eggs before they hatch, dog.
Yeah, like, you know, this isn't like the only stream of income. If we got income, like, I definitely, I'm not relying on this, but like I said, it's always on the forefront of my mind. I'm always trying to improve this.
Maintaining multiple streams of income is a really good way to keep things easy. Like, it's okay to have multiple day jobs. You say it's like one thing's your day job, or like everybody says like don't tell your favorite rapper to quit their day job just yet. It's like you can have multiple day jobs. It just takes a lot of motivation, a lot of drive.
What are some things that you have upcoming for the studio?
We've always got upgrades around the corner in terms of like equipment. We've always got upgrades around the corner.
Yeah, what did you just upgrade to?
I just bought a new interface for the studio setup. We used to be on a Focusrite interface, and now we've got this UAD interface, and it's really nice. Yeah. Universal Audio makes pretty good gear. Their sound quality is there. The preamp in it's pretty transparent, at least from my knowledge, and it's really nice.
But in the works, I mean, we're gonna we hosted a show back at the end of summer of 2018, and we're definitely trying to do that again. Maybe not for the end of summer, maybe beginning. I don't know. We're thinking of putting together another show. We're going to put together another show.
Yeah,
and then
the show's happening.
And then you know, we need not necessarily merch, but you know, something for us to maybe some like shirts. You know.
Buy our merch. If you see Blue Rose gear, buy it.
Buy our merch, bro.
Got merch. Hold up.
We're working on that. Yeah, we had some shirts we released and some hats and stuff, but right now we need some new stuff so people can know who we are. He's grabbing a hat now. Yeah.
Buy our merch.
Blue Rose.
Blue Rose, wear it.
I wish it was like slowly spinning. That's another. No.
Blue Rose, wear it. Good stuff. Pop that back there. New product placement, continuity error.
We like
Who
have
cares?
like 2 of these left. We
What's
don't
the
we
deal?
can't, like,
Anybody want a hat?
Yeah, this is like limited edition, so you know.
We got a hat.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that question.
It's really good. Yeah.
3 fun facts about the studio.
3 fun facts from us individually or 3 fun facts collectively?
Anything.
Because that's 6 fun facts if we do it
Let's-
individually.
Let's just
Collectively.
Let's see. Okay.
As a student.
Yeah, let's try to figure out 3 at first.
3 facts. Our Wi-Fi, garbage. Absolutely terrible. I cannot wait to have a new business Wi-Fi. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have the best internet in the world.
Second fact, aesthetic is everything. We got lights everywhere to set your mood, and
Plenty of lights. We like color.
yeah, that's where you're
You
at.
like color.
Third fact,
Third fact.
you know, we're located in North Dallas, so, you know, come fuck with us.
4th fact, we've got a really nice couch.
Yeah, we do. We
We've
like
got
our
a really
couch.
nice couch. Our clients love our couches. Our friends love our couches.
They treat our couch with respect.
They do. It's a nice couch. It's a nice couch. 5th fact, if you see a Snorlax plushie in a video from any Dallas artist, that's here.
That's here.
That's here. There's a Snorlax plushie. Don't ever cop a Snorlax plushie for your own studio. Get another Pokemon.
5th fact, we got the Switch. So like,
Oh,
on
yeah.
your downtime while you're like making your beat,
Yeah.
play some Mario Kart or Smash Bros. That's
Yeah.
like,
People love coming up here and catching a fade on Smash Brothers.
oh, you want to pay an hour to get in the booth? No, I just want to play the Switch.
Yeah,
Like,
I just
that's
want to
what
play the
I'm
Switch
trying
for
to
an
do.
hour. I just want to pay your price for the Switch.
Yeah, so
No Fortnite
that's
though.
an option.
That's not a thing. We're not playing Fortnite at the
just because
studio.
the Wi-Fi is garbage.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever had like a crazy customer?
Crazy customer? Hell yeah.
We had a guy, one of our first customers left like a client. He left some keys up here for like a year, and still I think I threw them away. I don't know what he hit us up like for a week straight, and we were like, yeah, dude, come get them. And he just
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Some
think his
people-
car was parked up here too. I don't know.
Maybe. Some people, they forget that we're people, and it's like, dang dog, you didn't really have to talk to me like that. We could have just had a simple conversation about it, and I understand that you may have misinterpreted some things, but we can definitely work on it in the future. Because miscommunication is a very large error that happens every day in just about every conversation that happens in this business.
Especially talking over email or DMs or whatever, you know, you don't got our inflection
There's a
or
lot of
voice.
tone.
Yeah,
Just a lot of tone.
you're
a lot of
reading it how you
context.
want to read it.
Yeah.
So, you know, try to take it from another perspective.
What's the ideal client to you?
The ideal client is somebody who's willing to work. Somebody who is okay with being comfortable and letting their guard down while they're at the studio, because as an artist, you kind of have to be a little vulnerable to create the best art.
Yeah, I agree.
What's the worst client?
Someone who thinks money could fix the problem, because ultimately, at the end of the day, you either got talent or you don't, or you got, you know, I don't know. I just don't think money's gonna fix every problem you got. So, you know, you got to be willing to work. If you're not willing to work and just throw money at the problem,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get very far.
My worst type of client is a client that is not wanting to work. And by work, it really just means coming up here and at least putting your best foot forward to leave here with, you know, you came here to make a song or work on an EP or something like that. So I want you to leave here having left with the idea that you came in mind being there or in the process of it. Excuse me. I just want people to come up here and enjoy the time up here. And if you're not enjoying yourself, then let me know. Let us know.
I want them to be like, I want to hop right back in the booth again. Like, I enjoyed my time here. I want to shoot another video or hop back in the studio. I don't know. I want them to want to come back. And so I guess I just want them to be comfortable too.
Cause
An unhappy client makes me unhappy.
yeah, I would rather people say good things.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I want people to remember. that they came here.
Alright, we all have open mic, so y'all can give shout outs, say something that your
That's all
followers.
you take it away.
Alright, so in the Dallas scene, I want to shout out DJ Laxwag. He's great. DJ Laxwag is an awesome guy.
My boy Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, Lackey. Urok. Urok's cool. Urok was one of my first serious clients that kind of took me into the Dallas, like, the scene a little bit closer. Some of my clients that I've been keeping around for a while, he's actually my friend now. I shouldn't refer to him as a client. That boy's my friend. We've been locked up in the studio for days. Yeah, he's not a client anymore.
Shout out Heaven.
Yeah, Heaven was the first Dallas artist that was, doing shows and, getting plays and releasing his music videos and doing all the things that a lot of successful artists do. He was the first one to come up here, and he made a great song when he was up here. It doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, listen for yourself.
He put everybody. He essentially put the energy in the universe to bring everybody else up here. The next people that I met that run in the Dallas scene or have kind of come up here recently, they've all been relationships that I've facilitated through Heaven. Heaven's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Who else on open mic? Shout out my mom.
Of course.
Shout out my mom.
Wouldn't be here without her.
She's great. I love her. Shout out to Adam Sandler.
Shout out to he said DJ Lack. He's on he's got an interview on This Is Dallas too. Millie. I like Millie's work. He performed at our show. Who else? Is there anybody we worked with?
And we'll run these people's ads back. We'll drop some people in the description. We'll send a text. Who else? Who else do I want to shout out? Every lunch lady ever. They keep you fed and they're really nice. And they deal with a lot of kids' shit. Shout out to lunch ladies. Who else? Shout out to all my professors. All of those people are great. They are phenomenal teachers. Listen to your professors. Listen to your teachers if you're still in high school.
Shout out This Is Dallas. Thanks for having us.
Alright, let's run this back.
Fuck going on, man? Yeah, huh?